So I recently purchased this Team Power 4x4 monster truck set online, and I wanted to talk about the best age ranges in my opinion. Now on the box, it does say ages 3 and up, and I feel like that's kind of high, to be 100% honest with you. I'm not sure why they would say a 3-year-old. Truthfully, I think a year-and-a-half-year-old child could easily handle these because it's quite simple. You just push them, and then they continue to roll after you push them. You push it backwards, it continues to roll. There's no remotes that have to be learned. There's nothing like that. It's literally just pushing on it and it going forward, pushing on it and it going backwards. And that's it, right? So it's not going to be hard for them to figure out. There's also not a ton of small pieces or anything like that. This is just how it comes out of the box, right? So you've got just the plastic top parts and then you have the wheels like this. Now, one thing of concern would be if you have a child who enjoys putting things in other people's hair and you've got a child with long hair, that little friction thing on there could be an issue with, wrapping hair up into it. So your child would need to understand that or be old enough where they don't do that. But beyond that, age-wise, I really feel like a year-and-a-half, maybe even 2-year-old could certainly play with these and have a lot of fun. Now, 3 plus, what would be the upper end of the range? Well, again, these are going to be relatively basic, right? So that helps with the younger end, but the older end of the range, it kind of means you're not going to have as much playability. I would say 5, 6, somewhere in that range is probably going to be, maybe even 7, going to be where the child would age out of playing with these. They would be fun to play with a variety of other things. Like you could crash these into, say, for example, Legos. You could build ramps and, kind of go up and down and over things. You could do it with cardboard, all that sort of stuff. So it does extend the age range a little bit out of it, but there's no remotes, there's no forward, backward, there's no left, right, there's nothing like that. It's just going to be the simple basic forward and then, let it go and then backward and then let it go. Same thing, right? So I feel like the age range is really going to be about a year-and-a-half to somewhere in that 5 to 6-year-old range, something like that, in my personal opinion. Now, again, the box does say ages 3 and up, but I assume that's just because of parts may break off. So assuming you're watching your child, that shouldn't be an issue for a younger child, say a year-and-a-half, 2 years old, to play with these Team Power 4x4 monster trucks.